fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Some of you, this is for Aquarius season, I got this feeling that some of you just need to drink more water. So really making sure that you're nurturing your physical body as you're moving through up levels, as you're moving through everything that you're doing for Aquarius season. Make sure that you don't forget your physical body in that up leveling and in that forward movement that we all are in now, with all the planets being direct until April 21st. So I feel like you're going to definitely use a lot of your, obviously, fire energy. I also saw sheep. I often get messages in animals, since that's what I've been initially doing when I started my intuitive journey in 2005. So sheep for me is collaborations, okay? Fire signs. Some of you needs to hear this. I know it's a general reading, but some of you really needs to hear that it's okay, more than okay, to work together. You're not meant to do this alone, okay? Don't use all this fire to just do it alone. Soften that and see where you are being called for Aquarius season to lean into trusting other people, okay? Really important. And that can go really, really deep into conditioning and all of that. So this is what I feel for you to really, in that nurturing and in that up level, that is going to hold that, not just collaboration. For some of you, that's going to be collaboration, leaning on people, to collaborate with, maybe for work and whatnot. But for some of you, that's also going to be a relationship, trusting, leaning into trusting, daring to trust, finding obviously the people that is in alignment for that, and then leaning and see where are you being called. And this can be a lot of healing too, doing it with someone. Where are you being called to open up your heart more, to dare to trust people? For some of you, maybe again, because in relationship, whatever kind of relationship that we're in, we have the opportunity, much more so of an opportunity, to see where we have closed off because of trauma or wounding or conditioning or any of that, because in a relationship, all of that gets to be in our face. For you who are into gene keys, your attraction sphere is one of the places to really look into. All the whole red line, the Venus sequence, is about that, but the attraction sphere is where you're at the moment when you read about the shadow and the gift and all of that, where you're at the moment, because that's the relationship that you attract, so that you can up level into more and more of your gift levels of that sphere. So that was just for some of you that are into gene keys. I do offer gene key sessions as well. If you're interested, you can get a free profile at genekeys.com. I'm not affiliated with them, but it's a tool that I've used so much that's been incredibly helpful for me. So anyways, we're going to start with you, fire signs, a general reading, and then I'm going to do a card for each one of you. And I didn't introduce myself. I'm Christina with Sanctuary Within You. If you haven't been to my channel before, welcome, and share this with other people as well that you might think might benefit from these readings and this guidance. So for you, for Aquarius season, we have love and we have take risk. Okay, that's what I felt. For some of you, that's going to be taking risk in love. Taking risk, this card, I feel like, is about you speaking up, you being who you are, being all of you, no filters. This is what we're saying, this trusting in relationship that we are working through right now, okay? And that is about daring to. It's going to feel like taking a risk, because it's daring to be all of you. It's daring to seek out. For some of you are going to be seeking out support, asking for that help, or going to a healer or something like that. And for some of you, it's going to be in relationship, in your day-to-day relationship, ships, however they are, to lean in more and asking for support, asking for help, for asking for your needs, and not only your needs, but what you really want, okay? And some of you, that's going to be through love relationships, but this is also about some of you are definitely going through and finding those relationship or deepening those relationship big time, and leaning into that trust and opening your heart is going to be the essence for you. And this is also obviously loving yourself, okay? The way wow, that was an interesting just vision that I got right there. It might be it might feel overwhelming because I just saw this wave all of a sudden just came crashing, right? And water can be a symbol for emotions. So it might be either overwhelming, or it might be something like big that's coming in. It's also asking you to be with those emotions. Our emotions are our guidance system. They're the best thing that we can be guided with every single day, what we feel, okay? But if you're not used to going into that, it's calling you to trust and to open up your heart for that. And being okay with that, okay? Taking that risk for feeling, if it's your own emotions, feeling all those emotions as well, whatever they are, okay? We're always guided. We always feel exactly what we're meant to feel in this moment, and that's going to guide you forward. And it doesn't matter where that leads us, if we're right or wrong, or however, it's all about that complete surrender to the trust and knowing that you're always guided right here and right now. And you always get what you need right here and right now. One way to put this, and yes, the universe also gives us what we desire, but on our way there, the universe gives us what we need on our way to our dreams, okay? So what we need is within us every single day. We are what we need. But so that's why trusting your own emotions every single day and where it leads you. And yes, it will be a new journey for many of you. This is a general message, so it's going to sit differently what that journey is. If it's this, love, if it's just opening your heart into daring to trust people in whichever situations. Also passion here coming in. So for some of you, it's going to be that. And this can be a new journey in love, passion, love. It can also be a new journey in what lights you up the most. Some of you might be on your way to starting a new business or thinking about that, and that's going to be that taking a risk card. That's going to be a scary journey. I've been my own business owner for 10 years now. I've had two completely different businesses, product and coaching, and I know what it is. I know what it is to leap into that, okay? But what guides you is always what lights you up. So sit with that every single day. What lights you up, and go for it. I'm going to do 2 more cards before we do 1 card each for the signs too. So 2 more cards for fire signs for Aquarius season. All right. Okay. Yes. Okay. Some of you really need to, you can do whatever you want, but it would be very beneficial for you if you take off this blindfold. You are not stuck. Okay, no one is ever stuck. You can go on the post that I did today, actually, Instagram is sanctuary.within, or in my Facebook group, that our lesson here in life is to free ourselves from ourselves, okay? We are never stuck, but conditioning, thought patterns, wounds, trauma make us believe that we are. So that's why we want to peel that off and do all that healing journey, to peel that off and open our hearts more and more and more so that we can see that we are not stuck, okay? So go all in. If you're someone that feels that, and if you're willing to go into your soul journey and do your work, then go all in into healing, into a new journey. When we go after our dreams, we also go after the challenges that it is to actually remove what's in the way of those dreams within us, okay? So go all in on yourself, okay? Unravel yourself, free yourself so that you can start this new beautiful journey, even if it does feel like taking maybe a huge risk. Every single up level I've done in every single way always feels like a risk. It might be a risk of time. How can I have time for this? It might be a risk of money. How can I invest in this in myself? I've never done that, right? Or it can be creating time for yourself. So let's see here. I'm going to do now 1 card each for all of you. So starting with Leo. Oh, sorry. We're starting with Aries. Maybe you're several Leos listening. So let's see here. Let's start with Aries. Aries for Aquarius season. Aries, you're also going to have, so Jupiter is in Aries. Obviously, you have a lot of beautiful activations and expansion because of that. And then the moon moves into Aries I believe it is Thursday, and that's going to be a really beautiful day this week as well. But these are cards for the whole Aquarius season. So let's see here. 2 cards for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What are the Aries placements for Aquarius season? What is the prominent energy for you? Okay, so this is some of you might be working through. Maybe you're working through some abandonment wound. This is a general message, so it might resonate for some of you and some not. But that was the first thing. I know this is more for scarcity and left out in the cold, not having, not feeling like you have enough money and that, but just intuitively, it might also be that, because when we feel disconnected from the universe as well, abandonment that way, or when we shut off from other people, that's kind of what's been coming through so much in this reading generally as well, is that then we're also not connected to our own power, which might cause scarcity in different ways, okay? And then what to go into instead is that you are the magician, so then make sure that you remember to use all of your tools, okay? All of your manifestation tools, rituals, crystals, writing down, channeling, journaling, whatever it is that you're doing, or going to someone that can help you with that as well. You are the magician, okay? So time to step into that and know that everything is possible. You can create your whole life. And I mean it because I know it to the core. You can create your whole life exactly how you want it to be, the essence of it, not exactly of like, oh, I need it to look like this and this and this. Go into the feeling. What is it that you want to feel, and what is it that you want to create? Doing that, and why do you want to create that? And then the universe will help you with manifesting what is how that feels for you, okay? Manifesting what is in alignment with that feeling is what I was going to say, okay? Because it's always so important to let go of how it's actually going to look. It's important to, yes, dream about the details, because that's helping us to go into the feeling more, but then it's so much of a surrender too, okay? So that was Aries. So let's move on to Leo for Aquarius season. Leo for Aquarius season. All the Leo listenings for Aquarius season. All right. So again, passion projects. Some of you, these are a relationship. And for some of you, this is finding that passion within yourself, what lights you up, and listening to new ideas. This can be new ideas as well that does light you up, that ignites that creative spark within you. And when you go with this, celebration. This is someone who is looked up to, and this is truly celebrating. For some of you, it's going to be kind of stepping into that worthiness, taking up space with what you are creating, jumping into. Maybe it's a new business venture, maybe it's some creative endeavor, and people are going to love you for what you're doing. And it's a journey, always an inner journey to do that. So go for it. Don't hesitate. Believe in you, okay? And you only have good things to look forward to. You will be celebrated for whatever that is for you, whatever you are creating, okay? You will be celebrated, Leo, okay? So I saw the bottom of the deck. If it feels like an uphill battle, if it feels like a struggle, connecting to that soul consciousness through meditation, through whatever that centers and grounds you, and the rest will come, okay? Sagittarius, 2 cards for Aries season. Sagittarius, lovelies. Sagittarius, 1 more card, please. Okay, so you are walking away from old hurts, old pains, things that did not feel good, emotional pain in however way. And you're creating new offers. So some of you, there's going to be new offers of love. For some of you, it's going to be new offers of fulfillment. It can be it's a messenger. It can be in form of friendships, of people that truly support you and see you. So walk away from what doesn't and who doesn't, okay? And choose to go forward. Choose to see yourself first so that you can be seen more and more and more, and take action on people that sees you. Is really important who you surround yourself with, okay? So choose that within yourself. If you surround yourself with people that doesn't see you, then it's time for you to set boundaries, okay? In order for you to come into what you are worthy and to be with the people that you are worthy being around. Okay, Sagittarius. Thank you all fire signs so much. I will be back next week, and if you want a session, you can book it at sanctuarywithinyou.com. Bye for now.